So, my life's way too complicated, but here's a poem right now. It's called You've Got to Be Fearless. I was born in Israel when it was only 3 years old. First war I went through at 4 years old. 3 more wars to follow. My grandparents murdered for their religion. So what was I taught? You've got to be fearless, much more easily said than lived. England saved me when we moved there at the age of 6. They embraced me with history, architecture, beautiful and natural countryside. Then the world's most amazing city, London, took over my life, cared and taught me everything I know. But when push came to shove, Great Britain said, you've got to be fearless. Now here in California, America, my home since 1979, my life still complicated, changing and not quite there yet. I know I have to be fearless. This one's called Rebel, Rebel, What Now? When overcome with complex personal issues, one asks oneself, Rebel, Rebel, what now? Defining progress takes work. I pace myself to complete and continue the journey. Amongst flowers and ashes, dusk and dawn, I encourage the rebel side of me to a rebirth. Don't just linger in the past. Come forward and demand your future, because without you, I am lost, frozen in niceness, but no longer interested. I realize now that who I really am is more complicated than I originally thought. Okay, this one's called Hello, God. Hello, God. I'm a big fan of your work. I live in your creation called Earth. You made me an artist and a writer too, so you keep me very busy. Actually, I've been down here for quite a while and I still haven't reached my full potential, except that I believe it must be the plan. For it took a long time for us to get better, happier and brave. So keep it real, God. Stay with us forever. Do a couple of British things. Okay, this one's called, thank you, Heck Yeah, alright? This one's called Heck Yeah. Who talks like that? Like what? You know, heck yeah, you do. This language we call us, now wiser than before. We have minimized words to mean more but pronounce less. I get it. You mean you get what I say? Heck yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Are you a Beatle now?
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you. Let me tell you about the wild. Out there, alone, when we are together, you ask me continuously about my personal truth. Which part are you interested in, I inquire? The wild side, I hear you say. Are you sure? If so, let me tell you about the wild. It needs certain elements to be involved, like rock and roll, Mary Jane's greenest herbs, good food that inspires, great tea, and even Hawaiian coffee. But most of all, the right people have to be included. Okay, I understand. So then what happens? Well, a door opens, I become myself but more real. I say what I want, do what I want, make things happen. Is rock the only form of music involved, you ask? No, no. Reggae, hip-hop, rap, jazz, blues, and even country, all invited. So let's go, you say. Coming, I say. So I had this period of time where I was very serious. I lived in North Beach. I even went as far as buying a condo and everything. So I got involved with a couple of art galleries that no longer exist. And one of them was the 454 on Columbus Avenue, if any of you remember that place. And it was run by, it was given over in terms of rent by a benevolent owner to a art academy director, and I was very fortunate to be involved in the first 3 solo shows that they were doing. The 4th show was about survival. I'm thinking, I know my work, I don't know how I'm going to fit into this show. I want to fit into this show. So I'm an art teacher, I have figurative women nudes, and I'm thinking, okay, I want to show them, but what do I do? So I write this poem that proves these women know about survival, and it's called Why Do Women Take It Off? Once upon a time, in a land we all know and love, America, a writer was contemplating the issue of why do women take it off. She knew that this issue was not openly discussed, so she decided that they take their clothes off for love, for hope, for money, for survival, for future, for safety, for pleasure, for personal well-being. Their secret reasons include feeling crazy and needing to run naked in the streets, woods, and open fields. Menopause with its hot flashes equals naked ladies. Crazy grandmas and aunties at family gatherings, suddenly naked. Thank you. Feeling better, while everyone says, there she goes again. All right. Nudist camps and gatherings, whether you want to or not. For the internet to post, very sorry later. Here in North Beach, home of the Beats, every night in elegant clubs they take it off for money and fun, but also for friendship of the other dancers. Then our writer realizes that this subject exists, it matters and counts. So why do you think women take it off? So before I sit down, I want 3 good reasons.
Because they're beautiful.
Thank you. 1.
Because they're very beautiful.
Oh, 2.
Extremely sweaty.
Extremely beautiful. All right, I will buy all those 3. Thank you so much, everybody. Wonderful event.